Alright, what we have here is some kind of misfiring problem. How about this one? Rough as hell. Sounds like shit. And then if you wait long enough, this check engine light starts flashing when it goes from just misfiring to one of the cylinders stopping altogether, right there. If you're driving when this happens, you feel this huge drop in power, and you can't really accelerate anymore, and that's one of your cylinders just like not going at all. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is hook up a computer to the car to see what code it throws. I just bought this on Amazon for pretty cheap, but you can go to any I don't know, Advanced Auto Parts or AutoZone or whatever, and they'll actually check it for you for free. My car, the computer gets plugged in right here. So here's the steering column, so it's to the right, near the center console. Some of these computers you're supposed to give them another power source as well, besides just where you hook it up. This one you just hook it up. Alright, this is what I got. So we want to read the codes. Cylinder 1 misfire. Is there any other ones? Cylinder 1 misfire detected. That's what both the codes say. Alright. Well, that's exactly what I thought it was going to be, because it definitely sounded like a cylinder going. So, now I know it's cylinder 1, and we can go from there. My last Honda, the spark plugs were really easy to get to. Unfortunately, on the Honda Fit, they are all the way, here's your engine over here, they are all the way back here. So, that means in order to get to them, we have to take apart this entire thing, all of it, just so we can get behind the engine block over here. Alright, first things first. This rubber piece comes right off. Alright, so the nuts for the windshield wipers are a 14 millimeter. The windshield wiper has a little rubber foot. Just pull that off, and then that's a 14 millimeter right there. So usually the next step before you can rip this plastic thing off is to pull one of these little plastic tabby things right here. You get like a little, a screwdriver or something, and you pop it off. I popped mine a little too vigorously and they snapped off, so that's why I don't have them anymore. So the next step would be to remove a little plastic thing like this. I'm just gonna rip it right off. So this tube here, this is for the windshield wiper cleaner. So you just need to detach it from this piece. It just pops through. That's no big deal. From here, you got to choose where to detach it. I think I usually do it right here at this Y. All right. Now that we got that plastic crap off, we have this metal piece here. And this metal piece is connected in a shit ton of places. So I'll try to cover all of them. But the two obvious ones are here. These two that are attached to where the windshield needs to be attached is there, windshield wiper. This one, which is also part of the windshield wiper mechanism. And then there's all these little ones like here, back here, guy over there, and that guy over here. This one's the most annoying one to get to. Alright, it looks like all of these little bolts that I pointed out are all 10 millimeters. This one's really annoying because it's in a tight spot and this like plug thing is in the way, so I have to just take the plug out. And don't forget to plug it back in after. Alright, this one, I believe the way I got it out last time is you gotta find a 10 that's like super long, like that.
You just throw one over. Now what? Alright, now there's enough space that we can reach where the ignition coils and the spark plugs are. Let's see if I can get my hand in here without blocking. This needs to come off, and then this should pop right out. Each of these is on one of the cylinders. The computer said cylinder 1 is the one that's misfiring, so we're going to replace this one. Now we're taking a break from our car work to say hi to the chickens. Hi! No, this is cylinder 1. These plugs are incredibly fucking annoying to detach. I'm going to try to do it with my hands, and then I think last time I had to jam a screwdriver in it, so that's what we're going to try. In theory, you should be able to squeeze on this part here, which would release that there, and then this should just come off. Oh, it worked the first time! Alright, for people watching, that worked the first time, but if it does not work the first time for you, do not be discouraged, because the last time I did this, it absolutely did not fucking work the first time. Alright, so now this is undone. Oh, there's a screw right here, a bolt that has to come undone. I don't remember what size that is. I'm gonna guess 10. Alright, let's see. Oh, 10 is a fit. Alright, and then this should just come right out. Unfortunately, I had some problems with some cheap, crappy ignition coil packs that fell apart in the engine. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Nope, whole thing's intact. Excellent. I don't know if it's supposed to be all weird looking like this. Maybe that's the problem. It seems to be discouraged discolored and like rusty looking. I wonder if that's a sign of something. Okay, so since I'm in here, and who knows what it is, I'm also going to do a new spark plug. In order to do a new spark plug, you need a fancy thing like this, because it will fit over the entire spark plug and turn. So for my car, it's a 5/8, and you just make sure when you order the part you get the right spark plug. It's just like not long enough for me to reach in, so I'm using an extender. So I'm going to put the new one in the hole. Now you're supposed to use a torque wrench for this. I don't have a torque wrench that goes this low. My torque wrench is for big things like the suspension. So we're just going to feel it. You're supposed to like tighten it until it like resists, and then do like a tiny bit more. Before I put all that fucking metal and plastic back and cover everything back up, we're going to take it for a little test drive, because, I mean, we're not going on the highway, so it doesn't matter if all that stuff is on for the driving part. Maybe. We'll find out. Yeah, I mean, it looks like obviously this is here. Don't do this outside of a few mile perimeter of your home. Alright, and the good thing about using something like this to collect your nuts and bolts in is that when you get confused about what you have left to do, there's 2 bolts left, so I know I have 2 things left to do. Alright.
toss the hose away willy-nilly. Because now, I don't know where it is. Well, I mean, it's supposed to get shot out from here. So, oh, there, see? The power of logic. Where does the water come out? It comes out from here, so it must be there. Yes, it is. Okay. So,
Spock would be proud.
let's reconnect to this tube. Let's end here. And feed it in here. You can see from like the indent on the tube where it's supposed to clip. So this end goes right there. And this goes here. And now, oh, remember when I told you don't forget to reconnect this plug? Don't forget to reconnect that plug.
You're so prophetic.
Where does it even go? Oh, there. This is the plug that we just connected so we could get access to that one thing. Goes right in. Okay. The road, so just the end. That's how you do it.